Oh my God. They put a little welcome reminder up there. Remind, community guidelines. Don't say anything too off the cuff, y'all. Don't say it. Don't say it. Just don't say it. Keep your mouth shut. Keep it shut, girls, men, gentlemen, ladies, whatever. Oh, yeah, we're not allowed to discuss that either, but keep it shut because you never know. Okay, where is everybody? Everybody disappearing from here. Ah, there you go. Hi, hi. Yeah, we got to keep the warning comes on when you come on. It's like, don't go against community guidelines. Just don't. Just say no. How is everybody? Oh my God, so much fun. I'm just checking. I have to do both at once because I'm ADD, and B, I just want to make sure that I don't miss out on anybody's reading for Deanna tonight. So I want to make sure. The Okanagan, yeah, so pretty in the summer, so pretty in the summer. Hi from Michigan. Hey, lady. That's funny. You guys are cute. Minnesota, raining. Oh my God, we're going into a heat wave here because the gates of hell have opened up again. You know how it's hell here in Los Angeles. So we're going up to like 98, 99 tomorrow. I was just thinking, oh, I want to go running in the mountains for a long run. Then I'm thinking I may die if I do that. So cannot go through the Palm Springs desert in the middle of a heat wave because it'll start off at 80. And if you get stuck, you can't. Aw, thank you. Yeah, Paigey sent me those pictures. Little Paigerella sent me those. How cute. Yeah, she sent me them. She's been sending them since we went out yesterday. So yeah, she was sending them and they're so cute. Oklahoma, Victoria, BC, Seattle. It's cold in Seattle. I don't even know what to say about that. It's cold in Seattle. Cold in Seattle. Yeah. Okay, I've been watching to watch you. Oh, there you are. You've been waiting to watch me live. Here I am. I don't know that I'm very exciting, but here I am. So hot in Arizona. Yeah, we're going to that. We're getting into that. Wow, it's in the 50s here. Just got notified. Thank God, right? Oh my God, what's up? Cranbrook, these are all my home things. I'm just checking to see if there's any other people that booked today. I think I got them all. I think I got them all for Deanna, so it's done. All right. On the Hudson, New York, on the Hudson. Yeah, my mood is completely off. I'm completely nuts today, so there's that. My mood is off, but I had the best conversation, hilarious conversation. So this is a shout out to my friend's hair salon in Burbank, Nancy. If y'all know Cashmere Hair, go there. Do you know Cashmere Hair? Anyway, if you go there, hilarious, hilarious, hilarious. Because we were talking about the Supreme Court justice going female, and they asked her, how do you define a female? And she said she couldn't. She could not. We were cracking on up, cracking up. How do you not define a female? So here's how I would define it. So all us ladies were like, well, I would define it like this. I would define it like that. Here's how I would define it. Yeah, it's cashmere salon. I know it's like cashmere sweaters, but salon, but it really is called cashmere. I'm obsessed with cashmere anyway, because it's so warm when you're hiking. But here's the thing. Here's how you would define a woman. I'm still like getting dressed. Here's how you would, Anthony in the house from Toronto and Danny DeVito in the house. Here's how you would, she's not a biologist. Yes, here's how you define a woman. Potentially a baby who will grow into somebody who can reproduce if they so choose through the womb in their body. Like, really, we're portals to bring beings in from one side to the other. So, hi, Carmen. We're portals. So, like, we're portals. Like, what do you mean you don't define a woman? Fucking morons. I mean, yeah, that's where this world is. It's absolutely. Oh, hi, Matthew. Are you working tonight? We have to take a road trip to see Matthew. Yeah, we do. But I know that's Keithy. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure he had a good life. He loved his Paigey. and his friends and everything. You are working. Matthew's working in Vegas. You all put your club name up there, Matthew. Go see Matthew. He's our what do we call him? We call him our what is this? Our channel mascot is Matthew. We support strippers, so we support all strippers, male and female. Although we can't define male and female, but we support them anyway. There you go. Hunk Oasis in Las Vegas, y'all. Resident stripper. We have to have one on the channel. We need to have one. Yes, we do. So go visit Matthew. He is our resident stripper. We need male and female, and we cannot. I have no idea if Angelina Jolie's a man. I don't know how to answer that. I don't know. Why can't we describe male and female? Oh my God, I have no idea. Look, y'all, I'm taking you with me to, oh, bad side view. I'm taking you with me to see who's in the window here. Look. I put the tin, yeah, that's right, you. I put the tin foil on the window. Oh, she's trying to get at me. She's biting me. I put the tin foil on the window so that she, you know, Lou, say hi to the people. How are you? She's not supposed to be up there, y'all. She's really not. She's just being naughty. I'm trying to get air in here. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Oh, hold on here. Oh, there. My phone's ringing. Remember I just said I was, I covered the light. Oh my God, how annoying am I every night? Fucking annoying. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. I'm just doing YouTube. What happened? Oh, really? Yeah, no, it's okay. Really? They didn't call? That's weird. No, don't be sorry. I said I was just, I'm trying to tie up the windowsill here. I just went online and walked off. I'll call you later. Bye. Forgive me. I'm about to fall into the table now. I had to open the window because the air conditioner is broken here. And so I just walk off. I just fucking do stupid shit on this. No, I have to take them because I'm also running a business. So this is just the way it is. I can't turn off my business. I should like be responsible, but like I'm not a network executive. I don't even produce my own TV shows, right? This is just fun for everybody, right? So it's real life, y'all. Yeah. So it's real life, but we are back to our resident stripper. I don't know if somebody texted me about the reading. Let's see. Nope. Somebody didn't call. And I don't know where they went. Don't know. Have no clue. Don't know. I guess they didn't call. I don't know. Big Slow-mo making the appointment, but okay. Anyway, yeah, dead body at the strip club. Wait, what? Oh, are you talking about when they rolled the dead body and bomb body out at the strip club? Is that what you're talking about? Some rapper with his embalmed body and they put him out for a party? Like he's not there. That's just carcass robbing. That's like taking your chicken that you cooked for dinner and putting it on stage and saying, this is Felix, my chicken, and Felix is here to party. Like, Felix is mortified that you put his little chicken body out on stage. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell is that? Oh my God, Snow. I know. He needs to be in the ground. Well, I don't know how. He's a rapper. Yeah. This is what I'm saying. If you, first of all, I know my kitty's so cute. She's so naughty. She claws. She's just naughty. She's like, wherever she is, I put the tinfoil on the windowsill. She doesn't care. She's like, I'm going to fucking wait in the window. I'm going to show everybody I live here. And that's what she's going to do. But poor Felix the chicken, exactly. But what I'm saying is when they carry around a body like that, they're actually trying to make the belief that the body is like relevant. He died 2 weeks ago. He had to have been in the freezer. Yeah, well, who took him out of the freezer? Who took him out of the fucking freezer? Double-sided tape work. Oh, maybe double-sided tape, right? Yeah, I put the foil, tin foil of all things. I should be wearing the tinfoil hat. It should be like Sloan wearing a tinfoil hat like this. Yeah, Mew Mew's so cute. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I heard about that, but here's the thing. Like, seriously, when you are dead, your body is just your body. Like, you're not in it. I know. How is it legal? I mean, I couldn't bring my son home and put him in. I mean, I could have. I could have paid $500 and brought Keithy home and had the viewing in the living room. But number one, that's traumatizing. Number two, he wasn't there. And when I viewed Keithy, I always switch it to Keithy. But when I viewed my son, I was like, okay, my son is beautiful. His carcass is beautiful. However, he's not in there. Okay. Oh, they charged a $40 door fee. Do you see how fucked up that is? Like, I'm sorry, what? Excuse me? What? Yeah, the body is the vessel. That's why I don't care when people are like, you're tattooing, you're gonna this, that, and the other. I'm like, yeah, that's some bullshit they tell us because yeah, death exactly. What I feel like is who cares if I mark my body, right? Like, but I don't want y'all propping me up, traveling me around town. Like, here's Sloan, like she did this. I feel so bad. I don't want to not to pick the call up. Oh, I got you. Oh my God. Yeah, in they do that, it's normal. Okay, in Europe, but did they do it 2 weeks later? I mean, you can have, yes, I've heard of the Irish having somebody there at the coffin side. You could do that. That's like they awake. That's like, awake, but like these people don't know this rapper. So why is this rapper being paraded around in a strip club? Like, do you know the rapper or are these just random, looky-loos on the dead body, right? So I don't know what to say about that. I don't know what to say. I'm like, what? Look, I'm still trying to fix my makeup when I went in here. To be used as an example, that's probably what they're doing. I mean, who else props up a dead guy? Because it's not his I can see it, your family, like, I could see people coming to my house if I have my son there and they view him because they know him. But I'm saying at a strip club, do we know him? I don't know, right? Are you bi? No, sorry, I'm not. I kind of like men. I mean, I'm pissed off at the whole male population. Not that we're talking gender, but if I'm going to do something, it's going to be with something with a dick and not a fake dick, not a strap on. I don't do that. I have friends that do that. That's good for them. But yeah, I don't want the strap on shit. I want it attached to the person. I want it attached to the person. Just saying, right? He was robbed and murdered after they took his stuff. That is fantastic. And they're doing that. That's nice. I'm just saying, am I bi? Who asks this shit? Are you bi? Are you bi? I mean, yeah, no, not yet. I mean, I'm 55 going on 56. I could. I mean, I don't think it would like offend me too much, but I just don't have an urge to. Whatever. No, I like dick. That's what I like. But I'm not speaking to people with dick right now. Except for dicks that I married, which is a different kind of dick. Sorry, that's a bad joke. All right. Her son oh, that's so good. Good for you. I'm just saying. Right? Yeah, I know, whatever. I'm just saying, like, if you ask me that question, you're gonna get a mouthful of that's what you need. That's what you're gonna get. I I mean, I could. I'm just thinking about it. Would I, wouldn't I, would I? No, don't think so. Yeah, I love all the beef hot dogs. Hi, Katrina. I'm cracking up. She likes beef hot dogs. A mouthful of dick. Yeah, that's what, I mean, everything's fine in life. You do what you got to do. But getting back to the original concept, besides the fact that Matthew is the resident stripper of this channel, and we all support male strippers and female strippers. So, yeah, they plump up when you cook them. That's right. Or rub them. Rub them and get him ready to cook them. Okay, shut up. Who's talking? Fuck, who's talking through me? But here's the thing. Here's the thing. If we can't discuss gender, no, Matthew's our resident stripper. He's been adopted over here in a good way. We're polite to all the strippers on the channel. We like them because you know what? They do the job that everybody wishes they could do, and they do it. Don't tell me you don't think you want to be a stripper. Yeah, you do. You're like, I want to strip for my man. I want to strip for my woman. Yeah, you do. But a lot of you can't. Yeah, big peckers are good too. Oh my God. Yeah. Keith was not embalmed. We did not. I'm too ugly. Oh, come on, Shannon. Don't be mean to yourself. You're not ugly. You're not ugly. Anybody can do anything with makeup and, you know, whatever. I saw this amazing thing. Totally. You're not ugly, Shannon. Don't say that. Anthony is a stripper. There you go. Or is Anthony telling me something else there? I loved curve style. Curve style hot dogs, y'all. It's got a little curve. It hits a spot right where it should be. All right, I'll stop. People understand stripping is very hard. It is very hard work. I did it for a long time. And plus, you've got people in the strip industry that are fucking sick in the head when they go in there to watch you. Like, they're sick in the head. Some of your clients are like, you should see, I told you, Winnie the Pooh, I'm Winnie the Pooh shape. I don't even know what that means, Winnie the Pooh shape. No idea what that means. Oh, your body. I thought you were talking about your dick. I'm like, wait, what? But no, let's see, not much of a stripper, but I love to dance in my PJs. Great, that would work for some on stage. So Winnie the Pooh stripper, there's a stripper for everybody, trust me. And I just remembered the name of my pregnant stripper friend, y'all. It just came into my head. Nevada. Hello, I forgot it. Nevada, if you're out there from years ago, I just remembered it. Okay, so listen to this, y'all. Remember I told you the story about the really tall blonde girl. She's like 6'3". She's probably a man, truthfully, looking back on it. I was too young to know what the hell was going on. But she was probably male because she was so big. She had big feet. And there was a little short guy that used to come in. And so the short guy, and I mean short, like 5'4", 5'5", something like this, like short. And I have no messages for humanity. I'm not your mess. I'm sorry, I'm not that serious or that important that I have a message for humanity. I do know that you should take care of your body while you're here. And you should do what makes you happy. And you should never, I know, okay, right. Well, hopefully Lila's mom is Anthony strips at home. Well, Lila, turn the TV off. Danny DeVito short. Anyway, just remember, okay? How do I want to word this? So the short guy, he sat at... He sat at the club, and the tall girl with blonde hair, and she was French with the big feet. She had to be a dude. Anyway, this guy, I would walk by, and I would be like, I wore a little thing around my waist, a little piece of cloth, like a loincloth, okay? Like just hanged it on my hip. That's it. That's all I wore. Anyway, so I would walk by, and I would look at this guy. I kid you not. He had some kind of a straw fetish where he let the big girl, and I cannot remember her name, she was French, stick the straws up his nose. And I don't know what the hell they were doing, but I was like, I don't understand you all. I don't know what this is. Anyway, yeah, that's all I wore. I didn't wear a top. I didn't wear bottoms. I wore like a mini skirt angled on my waist. That's all I wore. I figured I might as well get to the point. There's the point always, right? Anyhow, this French man, lady, whatever, was fucking crazy. I was like, what is going on here? And she made a shit. Hi, Ashley. I know. Get to the point, right? Like, I'm not trying to be a prude. Yeah, that was Rob Ward. Exactly. I was so traumatized from it. I was like, what the hell is going on? Hi, Ashley. Aw, thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah, no, it was pretty funny. And some of the shit I saw, you know, Was it well, it could have, were they doing cocaine? They could have been, but he literally wanted the straws up. I still haven't figured it out. Like, it's still perplexing. And our manager of the club, okay, was George. George was, okay, so I'm a teenager and George is probably in his late 40s, early 50s. And he wears like a suit and he's at the door, but really what he is a pervert, right? So my young guy friends would come in, of course, and he would try to pick up my young guy. No, not the guy. This is in Toronto. No, that was in LA. Big Mac was in LA. No, this is before. I was more adult when I got to LA. Same thing. I wore the same outfit. I mean, who are we kidding? Who are we kidding? Get to the point. But anyway, the manager, George, I had this one friend, Jeff, and Jeff was probably pretty cute, right? Yeah, he was cute. I mean, Jeff was cute. Here, try leaving a message about mystery schedule. What is wrong with people? Let me just send, hold on. People miss their appointment and they think, let me know, we reschedule again. I'm sorry, great, sounds great. Who is this? Please text Deanna. Like whatever. Anyway, George would pick up on all the young boys and he made costumes for like Broadway dancers and stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, he managed his strip club, but that was because he probably didn't like women on any level whatsoever, I'm assuming. And a lot of men, Ice Georgie the pervy, exactly. Is it, okay, so this is just my thinking. So men out there, cats usually hate tinfoil. Well, she's up on the tinfoil. Let me just ask you this, and maybe Matthew knows this because I'm sure Matthew has it in the reverse way, but like if you meet your lover, your wife, your girlfriend, your bitch, your boyfriend at a strip club, why do you call them? My phone just goes off. Why do you call them? Why do you call them names, right? Why you call them names for doing what you're wanting to date? I don't get it. Do you know what I mean? Like, why? So, yeah, cat on a hot tinfoil side window piece. But why do you do that? Why does that happen? Okay. Why does that happen? So I don't know why that happens. I don't know why that happens. But if you're going to marry a stripper, you fucking person, then you probably should understand that they're a stripper. Like they're a stripper, but they can't handle it. You can't handle the personality. Did Suge Knight die? Like I said, did he? Are you kidding me? Wait, let's see. He did not, did he? I said he was going to die, but did he die? Let's just see. No, he didn't. Oh, and he's in Aries. I don't think he died. No. Give it time. It'll happen. He might as well. But anyway, what I'm saying to you is the men, they get, like, if you're a stripper, if you're a good stripper, if you're a really good stripper, the goal is not to have to dance for any of these men. The goal is to make them think that you're their friend and you're confiding. Aw, thank you, Carmen. Thank you. I know he might as well. Make you think that you're confiding in them. You're listening to their stories about their wives and their kids and shit like that, right? So, like, then really good strippers have really good personalities. They may be gorgeous as shit. It could be like, that's exactly what we are. Only we're like, they want to like look at our boobies, right? Or whatever. And they want to look at our boobies, our whatevers. And then, but if we talk to them, right? Yes, exactly. That's right, Lori. You're their therapist, but they want to look at you naked. So what? Let as much time as Ashley knows. Yeah, sure. I'll do that for you. Sure. But first, why don't you tell me about all the money you make, big boy? Why don't you tell me about your wife and kids? Once you put that in their head, they They, then they get guilty, then they talk to you, they tip you and they go. Bye-bye. Oh, hi, Pamela in Edmonton, Alberta. Anyway, my point is, why do people bag on strippers? Because you have to have a really good personality, a really, really good personality, right? Why don't you come up and see me sometime? You have to have a really good personality. So, like, why are they picking on strippers? They're always fucking picking on strippers. Hold on, sorry. Oops. I can't spell when I'm doing this. They're all looking for readings. They missed their points. Okay. All right. So, but what I'm asking you is, why do people pick on them? Like, I just remember, if you're gonna rob them, roll and rob them. Don't think that shit didn't tempt me, but I was like, I'm too lazy, and besides, I don't want to follow them outside. Yeah, no, strippers are really, most of them are really awesome people. Okay, exactly. Yeah, they're jealous of the people that they want to date. They come into the strip club. Hi, Mindy. Um, yeah, they come into the strip club and they want a pretty girl. They take the pretty younger girl home or younger boy home to their family so that they can be eaten up by a bunch of vultures in the family. Like that. No, I'm not a Gemini. I should be a Gemini, shouldn't I? I don't believe I'm a Gemini. I believe my birthday is August 15th. They could have lied to me in the adoption agency, but that's what my birth mother said. It was August 15th. So I'm just going to go on that. I could have Gemini rising. They could have lied about the time of birth. That I don't know. I stole from my pimp. I don't regret it. Me neither. Let's see. No, I know you guys don't think badly, but I'm saying it's usually, you have tons of Gemini, Mindy. How cute. Maybe she was asking you if you're a Gemini. I'm not. And let's see, head method down for sure. Yeah, of course. That's what, like, that's what you're supposed to do. But if you go into a family as well, you got to be tough cookie as a stripper, because you're going to run into every kind of human dysfunction on the planet. I mean, you're going to, yeah, they get intimidated. I never thought the job was that great, or it wasn't that great. I was just like, it's work. I mean, no, because you love communication. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I mean, as far as I know, we don't really know my time of birth 100%, but according to the records, I'm supposed to be 29-degree Leo rising with Virgo in the first house, exact same degree as Bobby's ascendant. So there you go, Bobby, PI Bobby. I bet some strippers meet creeps. Oh my God. So you've got guys that hate women, because I used to have men that came in the strip club just to comment on my body negatively and heckle me from stage. Heckle me. Listen, bitch, I'm naked up here. Why don't you get your dumb ass up here? Heckle me. Heckle. Who does this? Like, go. Anyway, and yeah, they're so rude. They hate women. They're misogynistic. They're a bunch of bitches. Some are nice, but if they take you home and you marry them, I'm just saying this from my experience. Yes, I was stalked. I was everything. Blind people. Yeah. They're there to work out their energies. And Ashley knows this very well. Ashley and I are very similar. I mean, different, but similar. What happens is, if you are in a strip club working, in the sex industry working, Bobby even knows this too. If you are in the clubs working, you are transmuting the negative sexual energy from the lower chakras. And usually, once you get out of the strip industry, you will find yourself in the psychic industry. Wait, I want to hear this. Something just happened here. Okay, so my 18-year-old granddaughter was murdered by her boyfriend. He strangled her first. Oh my fucking God. Oh, Mickey. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Okay, did you all hear what Mickey just said? Her little 18-year-old granddaughter was killed by her psycho piece of shit boyfriend, whom I hope they catch. Oh my God, Mickey. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, honey. I don't know what to say. You're not going to get over that. That just happened, Mickey. I don't know. Jesus. I don't know what to say. I can tell you the energy's horrible. I'm so sorry. We will all pray. Well, I'll pray for Mickey and everybody else pray who wants to pray. I don't know what to say for that. That's the most horrific thing I've ever heard in my life. Yeah, well, Keithy was there. I was posting pictures from, it's horrible. It's the worst thing in the world. Is it your son or daughter's child? Is it your granddaughter through your son or the granddaughter through your daughter? Because your family is going to be blown apart, and especially with the murder aspect of that. Yeah, what is your granddaughter's name, Mickey? What is her name? Oh my God, I can't even. Yeah, Keithy's picture showed up. Oh my God, poor little Keithy. And poor little Mickey's granddaughter, even more so. Yeah, Mickey, tell us what he was a psychopath. Your daughter, Jackie's out here. Here's Jackie. Mickey, here's Jackie. Look, Jackie S right here understands the issue of murder profoundly because her precious baby Angie was murdered. Your poor daughter's going to be fucked up for the rest of her life. And I don't know what to say. She's not going to get better. So don't even go there, but pray. And by the way, you know who did it? That doesn't help either. I don't think. She'll definitely be protected on the other side. She'll definitely be protected because she wasn't. Yeah, strangulation is personal. Yeah, strangulation is personal. I mean, I've pretty much been strangled once by everybody I ever dated or married. They've strangled me. They just haven't killed me yet. I think they're too lazy to kill me right now. But strangling is very common in domestic violence too. Yeah, maybe Keithy will help her. Maybe Keithy will help her because I know Keithy was with Angie. And in fact, I had a few clients call and mention Angie with Keith. I mean, that was weird. They didn't even know who that was. Oh, yeah. No, men strangle you all the time, don't they? I mean, I don't know any different. It's very common. I mean, that's what they do. I'm sorry, I shouldn't generalize like that. But in domestic violence, if they slap you, if they punch you, if they kick you, they strangle you. Now, they're now saying if they strangle you, they're more of a chance of taking your life. But I know many beaten women that have been strangled for a long time. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know what to say, Mickey. Tell us, wait, they do, right? So, Mickey, tell us, some skinny guy with greasy hair. Oh my God. Tell us your granddaughter's name, honey. Tell us what your I dated women and it's happened to me too. There you go. Exactly. You've been choked, strangled, whatever they want to call it. Not strangled I was never strangled unconscious, but choked and like like that. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't unconscious, but I was scared. Like they go right for your neck. And I'm sure a lot of women and men have found this to happen. It's Amara. Okay. Amara, thank you. What a beautiful name. What was her birthday, Mickey? I'm sorry to ask you so many questions. What was her birthday, love? Yeah. Her daughter's going to be out of her. See, my ex-husband strangled me. It was terrifying. Exactly. Everybody who wants to poke their eyeballs out. Everybody who Amara, yes. Strangling is it's all about power and control. But just because somebody does that and takes their life does not mean they win anything. They lose their life by doing that. You're not to do that to somebody else, especially someone who's your girlfriend. There's a huge price to pay for that. A huge price. Yeah, it's very, very difficult. It's very, very difficult to get through that. Super difficult. I don't know what your daughter's gonna do. No, wait. Oh, Amara. No, tomorrow. Okay, now I'm confused. I think it's Amara. Yeah, your daughter. Let's see. July 1st. Wait. Oh, honey, July 1st. Oh. Remember the year Kay helped birth her. Okay, July 1st, she'll be 19. Okay, July 1st. So she's part of that. Oh my God, we have a Mars-Saturn square. I think it is today. Do we have that? That's what that was. Oh my God. That's just so horrible. I don't even, your daughter, listen, your daughter is just, I don't even know what to say. Jackie's probably a better person to give advice on that because Jackie experienced that with her daughter. But you have to trust that your child went on and you will follow them. And you also have to trust that you just going to go step by step with your daughter. That's all. I don't even know what to say. I don't envy you, your daughter, any of that. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't. I will pray for her. Yeah, yeah, I know. Strippers and porn stars are completely different. You're right. No touchy over here. Um, I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say to that. Oh my God, I don't know what to say. I'm so I'm speechless. I literally don't have advice for you or for your daughter except to say that Amara will come through. She will come through. Keith did come through and she will come through. Your daughter is not going to be able to handle. Mm-mm. Yes, Mars Saturn conjunction. That's murder right there. Mars Saturn. So I'm just looking it up right now. I forgot all about it because the energy's so weird. Almost can't handle it, but it's terrible. It's just terrible. Yeah, the hecklers were probably gay men. Okay, so I've said that. Anyway, anybody that does what that boyfriend of your granddaughter's did, that's pure evil. And so, yeah, you have to pay attention at home. They will give you signs. Oh, they definitely give you signs. Aw, this is so terrible. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. That's a very intense thing. And I think that murder is entirely, I think it's entirely different than an accident, than a suicide, which is a form of self-murder. Yeah, I know. Keithy's so cute. I feel, you know, there's a lot of things. We have to teach young people, women, we have to teach young women and young men. It happens to some young men too. We have to teach them that it's okay to not be around that. We literally have to teach them that so they don't. Yeah, murder's really a fucking problem like that. Sloan Keith came through for Mickey. Oh, that's so good. I'm glad Keith is crossing people over. Kids, which Amara would be a kid. That's definitely for sure. Yeah, I feel, it just blows my head. I don't know what to say to help. All the way that your children die are so different, but it doesn't really matter. No, I don't dream of Keith, but I'm obsessed with Keith, so we know this. And there goes the tinfoil. There goes the tinfoil. No, but I feel my son, and I know my son was there. Murder can be karmic, yes. Murder can. I got away from 9 years domestic violence, so great. Murder can be karmic, yes, but it can also be something that it sounds like Amara was a mirror to her boyfriend, and it might have been part of her karma to connect with him, but I don't know that the murder is the karma. It depends. See, so you could have somebody like OJ Simpson and Nicole Brown come back together, right, as whatever, and that could be considered like the murder is gonna, come back around, right? So, yeah, deathless immortal. That's wait, fake. Wow, deathless. Wait, yeah, that I don't know what you just said there, but I just, oh my God, I don't know what to say. Oh, that makes me really angry at the same time. And you're going to have to pray and have your faith more than anything. Yeah, he still has free will. That's right. That's what I'm saying. The urge to kill. I've had the urge to kill. I'm just going to say that. When I was younger, I had the urge to kill somebody. I chose to remove myself. I literally had the urge to do it. So I did not do it. I left. And I understand when people can't control. Oh, Amara means immortal or deathless. Oh, that's beautiful. That's fantastic. Orange peel for the window. Okay, cats don't like citrus. We'll try the orange peel because the tinfoil hat, right? The tinfoil hat is bad. But I really feel the murder aspect, you can put two people back together that have been in domestic violence, such as O.J. Simpson, Nicole Brown. And when they come back in, I don't know that it's expected they're going to kill each other. What good does that do? Like, how is that even karma? But yes, technically you're right. It could be karma, right? Like it could be that. So it's hard. Not all, but some. Yeah, not all, but some. I mean, I don't know what to say. I'll pray for you, Mickey, and your beautiful granddaughter. Let's see what Matthew says here, because let's see. I have never dated in my life and I don't want to, but people don't believe me when I tell them or when they ask. I only love my family and I don't think I can love someone that's not my family. Okay, Matthew. Can't you love a lover? Then make a family with the lover? You probably could. Yeah, I would. I know. I wish Mickey was here. All I can tell her is Jackie has gone through that. My cousin was shot and my other cousin was stabbed. Well, Francis understands that as well. The aspect of murder is extremely different than like someone who dies of cancer or a disease, which we would expect the death of a person through that. An accident is shocking, but it's technically an accident. Murder, deliberate from some fuck that was dating your granddaughter is unacceptable. It's like, what are you even talking about, right? What are you even talking about? So it's weird. It's just weird. It's going to be very hard to handle. And I would say, if I were to say anything for your daughter would be to focus on to get all the information she can get from the police. Start doing it now. So start looking at it very detached and get your information. Okay, get your names, get your whatever information that the police have. Also track down everything to put the pieces together now and start getting your daughter prepared, your granddaughter prepared for her celebration of life, and literally celebrate her life, enjoy, because that will do two things. When you celebrate that in joy, when you celebrate your little Amara with joy, even due to the circumstances, and you do it in a way that vibrates higher than what they want you to do, which they want. Murder is an act of vicious violence. They want you to sob and to fall apart. That is unacceptable. So you cannot, exactly. Jackie knows this. You have to stay up the police's butt or they don't give a shit. So while it's fresh, somebody in the family with permission of your daughter should be doing that, who can do it. It's a horrible distraction. So what you do with the celebration of life, this is just something I did, and it's very weird. People, they tend to mourn no, I don't think she knew Keithy. Keithy's picture popped up on the what do you call it, the Instagram. I told my friends to wear bright colors for Keithy's funeral. I told them to celebrate it in a joyous way. Obviously, it's sad. It's still sad. I still cry. So it's still sad, and I don't know what to say. I don't know that will ever go away. Everything I do, I think of my child. And I'm sure that's the same with his brother and the rest of the family members. But I refused at the funeral, which was a service, to bring the energy down to grief. I had my girlfriends wear colors. I wore bright pink. That's what I did to do it. I celebrated what Keith was, not what was missing, what he is. So that's what I did. Wait, is Bruce Willis in hospice? Are you guys telling me that? That's weird. They're shutting his energy down. I liked Bruce. I'm going to look that up. But celebrate a beautiful life, and everything you do in honor in a loving, bright way for your granddaughter, not out of grief and rage, which is going to be really hard. I was so fucking angry. I almost punched someone in the face at the service. So I'm not one to talk. Okay, there's a family member I literally hated. They're Hindu, they wear white. I just literally wanted to punch one of the fake family members in the face, literally soccer one in the face and just take my heel and shove it in her eye socket. But anyway, I did not. So I chose not to celebrate it like that. So you're gonna have to try not to lose, but you're gonna be angry. You're gonna be angry if your daughter fell down the stairs and cracked her head open and died. You would be angry. Um, let's see, they did a really weird roast. Yeah, I could tell you Bruce Willis stories, but I'm gonna just leave that for another night. You have to celebrate. Aw, thank you. War of the Roses. That's funny. I think you have to really, really, really celebrate somebody. Yeah, well, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you this. The truth is, you still have, and I have always had relationships with people in my family and friends who've passed on. That doesn't stop. So you must try to love your granddaughter and encourage your daughter. Yes, yes, that's correct. You must try to love her in a way that's unfamiliar to you and not as logical for you. Okay, so you must try to love in that capacity, which is very hard, and it's a sideways construct, but you will have a relationship with your granddaughter. It will be differently. So thank you, Bobby, for that. It will be differently. It will be differently than you feel. So and I've learned this through my son's death. This I have learned. Love for your child, love for your granddaughter, love for her, Amara, is not going to stop. That's not going to stop, okay? She was strangled and then shot, Carrie. She was strangled and shot. That is not going to stop. Your granddaughter will learn how to pick up on your thoughts and feel your love, and to feel your love. It's going to be the biggest challenge that you're ever going to do in your life. And it's not going to make any sense because conventionally we have been taught differently. So it will make no sense to you in this life. It won't make sense. It will seem futile. It will seem not right. It will seem all kinds of different ways. But what it will be, your granddaughter will feel it. I know. I talk to Keith every single day. I talk to my Keithy. I talk to him in my head. I talk to him when I'm running. I talk to him when I'm walking. I talk to him all the time. You guys who sent me love for my son feels that. So we will send love to Amara. She will feel that, and she will be able to reach through to her mother, at one point her grandmother, somebody in the family. But they feel that, and they get so mad when we can't see them, okay? They get so mad. So they do, because they want to say, I'm here. Now understand, when you're murdered, I want you to go, well, you're not going to want to watch movie. I couldn't function. I don't know I know what Jackie did. I know Jackie went straight out there too, and went straight to the police station and went straight everywhere. I know that. I went straight everywhere, and I did sleep the first night. I slept in Keith's bed, and I felt Keith move through me, and I had to smell his sheets. I couldn't smell him on his body. I could not smell my son. There's a certain smell, and I couldn't smell him. So I slept in his sheets. I don't think those sheets have been changed, but I slept in those sheets, and I slept with Tulip, and I felt Keith. He came and he hugged me and he laid down. Like, he moved through me, and it was fragmented, is what I can tell you. So I did feel that, and I knew it was him. He moved through me and out of me, and I felt that. So I know that you will feel, your granddaughter and her mother will feel that, but you're going to have to stay really, really strong. It makes me cry almost. You're going to have to stay really, really, really strong, because it's going to fuck with your head for the rest of your life. And the fact that somebody chose to do that, it's going to fuck with your head. You're going to have to really be strong for Amara, because you can't, what the murderer wants you to do, and Jackie knows this, I know Jackie knows this, what the murderer wants you to do is to focus on them because nobody cares about them and they're a piece of shit. And they want you to focus on them and not your granddaughter. They want your rage because that's how they feed. Your granddaughter was lovely. And so that's what happens. So you can't give him that. You must focus only on her. That's what you must do. That's what you must do. I feel like that's what you must do. It's terrible. It's terrible, but they want you to focus on them. They get a sick fucking kick out of it. They get a sick kick. So I don't know how else to help you. I have no words except from my own experience. They are demons. That's right. Nobody kills someone who's not a demon with the exception of war. And that's set up by the demonic government. So there's that. Keith was 24 when he died. My Dewey was 24. Yeah, 24. And there's nothing anybody can say to you. There's nothing anybody can do. But I will tell you, the people that reached out to our family, that I kept every single letter. I kept everything that you sent in respect to my son and your son. There, your son is 24. So cute. But, 24. Keithy was 24. Yeah. Keithy was little. Amara's little. Angie was little. Angie wasn't 30 yet. Angie was 27, 26. But she was a tiny little thing. So Angie looked little. She was a tiny, cute little Pisces, if I remember correctly. Oh, Tracy, thank you so much. Oh my God, Tracy, thank you for that. Truly, thank you. You pop up out of here. Thank you so much. Yeah, well, we're going to pray for Amara and her mother and her family and Mickey, her grandmother. I don't, in the act of murder, now I want you to understand something too. In the act of an overdose, there's also murder connected to an overdose, because when somebody's taking drugs, the dealers know that that person could die, and there's a certain energy connected to that. It's all about energy. Making it to 30 years old is a reason to celebrate. Yeah, it definitely is. It's just absolutely unbelievable. Why kill the mother of your children? Well, you know what? They're jealous of the mother of the children. Some men kill the mother of their children by parent alienation and attacking the mother so the children don't speak, which practically kills the mother. You see what I'm saying? There's different ways to do things. Oh, yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, it's very difficult, but understand, all of these people want your energy, time, and attention, so don't give it to them. Don't give it to them. Don't allow them to feed off your energy. Focus on Amara, focus on her beauty, focus on what she did. She seems very artistic to me when I pick up on the energy just around her name. She actually seems like she was artistic, or she wrote in something. She either was a writer or a drawer in a book, like drawing is what I see. So, I just feel that little girl was probably very kind and very sensitive, and that's why this happened, because somebody was very, very jealous of her and they couldn't handle her happy face. Some people want to wipe the smile off people's faces. It's disgusting. Oh, my son, he died in a motorcycle accident, supposedly, or situation. Yeah, Keithy died in a motorcycle accident. My stepson died of a drug overdose. So, yeah. So we just found out a healthy 25-year-old girl died in her sleep. Yeah, see? 25. Yeah, 25 is too young. Yeah, Keithy was picking his bike up at Wheels in Motion in Chatsworth, and it was less than, I drove in the car, it was a half a mile away maybe, and less than 3 minutes, and he hit the ground at 106, pronounced dead at 116. George got there somewhere around 108 and said he saw Keith's eyes. Keith could not move his head, but his eyes looked to George's voice, and then the eyes went gray, and Keith crossed out. So they didn't pronounce him dead until 116. So 10 minutes, but I tend to think it was probably 3 to 4 minutes. Understand, yeah, 2 days ago. Oh, I'm sorry, Andrea, for that. Yeah, the young kids are dying, but we are also elevating off the planet. Cousin was murdered on the beach when see? What the fuck? Who's murdering these people? But I will tell you, thank you for that. I will Keithy has great friends. They're naughty friends, but they're great friends. They all think they're hiding shit from me. I know what they do. George is doing his job and is working. George was there, obviously, because he was driving Keithy's car. But George said when he got through the light and arrived and saw the bike on the ground, he didn't even know Keith was on the ground. He did not see what happened. So we're talking a matter of 30 seconds, possibly 60 seconds. And Keith went over calling, George went over calling Keith's name, and he said he saw Keith's eyes move to the direction of his voice, and then the eyes went gray and he left. So that's what happens when you leave. And so when I saw Keithy, I took note of his body as much as I could, even in his death, to remember him, so that I would remember him. So I didn't know, nothing happened to George. George is perfectly fine as far as I know. I mean, I saw him on Instagram. He seems fine. But when you're talking about a murder like that, they're out of their body if, oh yeah, Keith wore a helmet. The helmet was done up. It was an $800 helmet. The helmet was done up and the helmet broke his neck, okay? So when you land, well, hyperextended his neck, which they said would have paralyzed him. But when you land, those helmets cut right into the back of your neck here. Think about that for a second. Think about that. Cracked it. You hit the ground and he hit the ground, sublime, so face up. So the neck's like that. So the dent in the thing, the helmet. I have the helmet here. And Paige looked at the helmet and said that helmet got fucked up. Like, it was an expensive helmet. So don't think a helmet's going to save your life. A helmet is going to save your life if you're going to hit something, like fall face forward maybe and like this. But, you know, when the helmet, it literally will hit the back of your neck. So understand, yeah, the neck roll, exactly. So, I mean, he would have been, yes, George was driving Keithy's car, because Keith picked his bike up from the bike shop. So it took him under 3 minutes from Keith to drive down DeSoto Avenue from Wheels in Motion. I think it's at Superior, DeSoto and Superior. He went down the street, stopped at Devonshire, went across that, went past San Jose, a little side street, and we have video. Bobby knows this story too much. We have video of Keithy right one house away before he went off the road. Even though we have a fucked up witness, we have an antagonistic witness. Don't believe every witness in the story of a murder, in the story of anything, because some of them are narcissists who've spent a long time in jail and they want to say fucked up shit, like your kid was showing off on the street. Your kid wasn't showing off on the street. You have him on the video. His hands are on the bike. The bike was out of control and he was trying to correct the bike. That's not showing off, but they want to insert themselves. You also have people that love to insert themselves, okay? Love to insert themselves and say that they understood what your son felt like when he was going, when he saw the car pull out. He was mad. He was this. You can't see, motherfuckers. The helmet was tinted. You can't see. Shut up. And you're 3 seconds behind him. If you're 3 Mississippis behind my son, you can't see. Okay, sorry. I go on a tirade, but I don't care. Yes, we believe there might have been an issue with that, but we had a witness who was behind the witness. So behind, and he's like, I saw this and I saw that. And no, the fuck you didn't. No, the fuck you didn't. And they want to insert themselves. Some people made up stories about how they took care of my son. Other people made up other stories. It's like, what is fucking, do you need attention that badly? Yes, they do. So be warned. Be warned. Take every single conversation with any witness to your granddaughter or daughters and your daughter. Every conversation, take note of the conversation. Carry 2 cell phones, turn the video on, Tape the conversations. I'm telling you that right now. Do not rely on your memory. You will never remember. Arlene wrote down stuff for me the first day. Arlene took all the paper because I couldn't even understand where to get the bike from. Like they're telling me they're going to take the bike here and they're going to do, the next day I called Arlene. I said, where is Keith's bike? Like, I don't even know. And Arlene had all the paperwork. And so she could tell me where I had to go because I couldn't fucking tell you. I was so shocked. I couldn't tell you. I carried 2 cell phones. Oh, I was in shock. All right. I carried 2 cell phones. And if you put it on the video, if you put one on the video, just carry it in your purse. I'm going to say this online. I'm probably going to get in trouble for this. When you go to the police station and you talk to the police, leave your cell phone video on record in your purse, in your pocket, and record the conversation. You're not recording them and it's on a video. Just do it because you will not believe what you're going to hear and what you think you heard. Totally different. And people will gaslight you and tell you, no, it was this, no, oh, and they're going to tell you this. I taped everything. I taped fucking everything. One time I accidentally called Deanna in the middle of a police conversation, accidentally dialed her phone, and she heard the entire conversation and was writing it down. I had no idea I dialed her. No idea whatsoever. You will not remember. Also, understand that your family members cannot handle what you're going through. Your daughter, they will back away because they can't handle it because people are weak and only the strong will stand up to support. So you're really going to find out who your friends are. And some people you won't even know in person. You will find that out. You will find out who's there for you. And sometimes your husband, spouse, lovers, grandparents, whatever, mothers, fathers, sons, brothers, sisters will mock you and fuck with you because they can't handle it. It's their weakness. It's their weakness. But also when they tell you it's time to let it go, it's time not to talk to it, it's time to get over it, don't listen to them. Find your information, follow it all the way through, even if it takes 30 years. It doesn't matter. It's your child, your grandchild. Find the information regardless. Oh, you don't want to hear the details? Yes, you do. The reason you want to hear the details, I've had that said to me. I just had that said to me last week. The birthday boy screamed at me like that. Keith is dead. This doesn't help. I'm like, whatever, dude. I need information because I have an intellect. I need to find it out. You can't even deal with it. So whatever. That's what you need to do. Carry a second phone with you, okay? Carry a second phone, a cheap phone, and buy whatever. Or always, when you're interviewing somebody, take a pen and a paper, write down what you can. You're gonna have to really detach. I know you guys support me. No, he can't handle it. You cannot handle it. Let's see. 11:22. Ooh, that's right on the verge. What time was she born? Alice, send me the time she was born and the place she was born. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Some people are going to back away and you're going to want to gouge their eyes out for backing away and not being there. Some people every road in California is hugely busy and it's 6 lanes and that's a road. Some people are going to try to distract you because they want to distract you from what they're doing, not what the murderer was doing, the accident person was doing. The coroners lie. The coroners lie. The coroners make up shit. Ask Jackie. The fucking coroners make up shit. Seriously. Seriously. And be very careful about what the police write on the coroner's report. Because we had a police officer, some jackass that came 3 hours after Keith was dead, 3 hours after Keith was dead, and he wrote down the rate of speed on the coroner's report, which hinders the legal investigation because it looks like my son was a maniac. Yet we have a witness saying he was going 40 miles an hour, and we have a tape where he was going under 60. Thank you for that. So be very careful and understand that they all have agendas. They're all liars. Take your note and your pen and paper. Take a friend with you. Take somebody. I took Deanna everywhere with me. I took Bobby on FaceTime with me. Bobby was on FaceTime with me walking up and down the street. Take people with you. Write the note down. Yes, you want everything from me. Yes, everything on the autopsy from in the office, every picture. Sometimes they lock up the pictures. You have to go through what no, it's true. I can't get the last police records because the lawyer dropped our case. I have to go file the lawsuit to get the last 911 call. So I have to pay $500 in order to get the 911 call that was redacted off the fire department's call that we got for just paying like $15 or $20 or whatever. I to get the evidence so I can see and hear, I have to go through those hoops. You're going to have to do it. You're going to have to toughen up and it's going to be outrageous. I'm just letting you know. Jackie knows this. Bobby knows this. Bobby's been with me on the adventure. Jackie's been with me. Jackie's done this. So you are not, you are not going to get, they don't care about you. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. Yeah, they redacted the first call. Yeah, they really don't care. I'm telling you. Also, when you just no one's going to know. Like, they're not going to know I told you guys to do this. Put the phone in your purse, turn the video on. It records everything. Put the phone on the table. I put the phone on the table like this with the face down and it was recording the whole time. That's the shit I do. All right. You are not going to fucking get away with saying you said shit to me that you didn't say or that I'm crazy, which Bobby knows. Some of us were called crazy. I had a police actually tell my investigator I was crazy psychic. I'm not a crazy psychic. I'm not crazy. I'm not high. I'm not drunk. And I'm not crazy. So buy a track phone, buy whatever. It doesn't matter if it's illegal, Carmen. It doesn't matter. Do it. Do it. Put your phone on by accident. Have 3 phones in your purse. Put them on by accident. Do it by accident. The police don't follow the rules. Nobody follows the rules. They're all liars, okay? They're all liars. Follow, just record everything. It doesn't matter. And if you have recorded on video mode, you're making a video, you just forgot to turn it off. That's your story. That's the story. That's honestly. Yeah, so anyway, I'll read that in a sec. Wait, what did that say? The police only protect themselves and the police enjoy your pain. Not all the police, not my friend Stacy, who's a homicide detective, actually works for people and came right to me and did not enjoy my pain. Thank you. Yeah, it's probably Keithy back there. But you really have to understand, they don't fucking care. So you care for you. That's the best thing you can do for Amara is, I know I'm going on a tangent, but that's the best thing you can do. Gather your information, do everything you can. I literally recorded everything. And again, I took pictures when I wasn't supposed to. I did everything. What are you going to do? Arrest me? My kid was just whatever, died. So you going to kill me? I mean, whatever. So, and people to try to distract you. We had people who were selling drugs try to distract us because they're doing drugs. We had drunk drivers make up stories because they were addicts and lie about what they did. We had a witness that inserted himself into into the whole thing and made up a story, but wrote something different down on the witness statement. But when being interviewed, made up some fucked up story and then actually tried to blame Keith. I had family members blame me for my son's death. I didn't even know he bought a motorcycle. I wasn't living with him. I left him in the house there because I didn't think he had money to get out on his own. So I didn't divorce at that time. I left the house intact so my son could be there. But apparently my son was saving money for a motorbike and no one told me. And they all thought it was fucking funny. But I got blamed for his death. I just had that happen. So everybody hid shit from me. And so that's why I tape now. I tape. If you say this, I tape the coroner. I tape the police. I taped anybody I could tape. If I'm talking to you, I'm fucking taping you. Because you're not going to tell me. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say, but you're not going to tell me you didn't say something that I know that you said. No, I don't think it. No, I know it's not. It's Cindy. I know it's not my fault. But, again, you will find family members that show up for the funeral and cry, right? Oh my, Bobby, Jesus, this has been just systematic. Shut the front door, Bobby. Okay, seriously, gonna say this. Drove out to see Keith's Cross. It's almost 2 years. Like I literally cannot I can't prove what I'm thinking, what I'm saying. I can't prove a lot of shit. So the lawyers, they promise you stuff and they make you sign a paper, but they don't want to file a lawsuit because if they're wrong, it costs them money or whatever. I totally get it. They don't want to work pro bono. What they want to do is just get the insurance company to pay out, but then Wheels in Motion won't give out the insurance, won't give out the insurance of whatever. I can't stop itching. Oh, your nose won't stop itching. I'm like, I can't stop itching. Anyway, what happens is, so 2 Mondays ago in our rainstorm, if you're in LA, remember when it rained? I went out to Keys Cross. And what was another guy, Bobby? Oh, no, 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 no. Wow. Okay. So oh my God, I got to call Bobby after this. Unfucking believable. 2 weeks ago, I went out I think it was Monday. We had a rainstorm. So I went out to where Keith was. I drove to Wheels in Motion in my bright ass colored car, pulled into the parking lot, pulled out of the parking lot, and drove the route. Okay. I was showing a friend of mine what my son did, what house he went off the road at, blah, 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 blah. So the next day, Bobby knows this too. I mean, she knows this. The witness from one of the trucks that was on the video that we couldn't find for months, the police did not check the 911 records. He called 911. I finally found his number through him calling 911. Anyway, he called me the next day after I drove by that. We're talking almost 2 years later. And he proceeded to tell me the story his way. I'm going to use the word story because people make up shit. Stories, they change stuff. They do that, right? So then the next day I drive by, somebody else calls, and then I just went by and it happened again. And Bobby just said it. It is unbelievable because I can't stop driving by there now. And it's just bizarre. Okay. Do you still have psychic abilities? I don't know if you're on antidepressants, I suppose you could. Anyway, what I'm saying to you, and this is the advice, and Jackie will tell you this advice because she got into arguments with people who told her that they didn't say what they said, but they did, and that they fuck with you. Whatever a person's agenda is with the murder or death of your child is not about you. It's about them, whether they're guilty, whether they did, and a witness died, Ryan, that's exactly right. Whatever their issue is, and the police just want you off the books. They want you off the books, okay? Just get off the books. So you have to understand and not take personally what anybody says to you. It's very hard. I mean, I sat up at nights like an insane person. I called Jackie. I called Bobby. Deanna did not get sleep for the first year. I called Lori. I called Carol. I called Arlene. I called everybody. Okay. I called Brian. I called and called and called. I talked to them. I would call Deanna and say, my son's dead. And she'd be like, I know, I'm really sorry. I'd say, what do you think of this? I mean, 4 a.m. in the morning. I called Bobby early in the morning. I called Jackie. You have to have a network and you have to trust people, and they may not be people in your family. I found that out. People will show up at the funeral to get attention and cry because it's about them. All right. It's literally about them. And then you won't hear from them again because they cannot deal with what happened. So you have to get your faith and you have to believe in God, and you have to pray. And you have to know that we all die. So I'm just going to say that. You have to understand we all die. Therefore, you're Amara, Jackie's Angie, my Keithy, and anybody else's child or loved one, boyfriend, mother, father, who's passed is going to the same place we're going. That's it. I'm going to the same place. So they just went first. But you have to understand people have agendas. So you need to understand that. So it's a very fine line. As I told you, the mailbox that Keith hit that severed his leg. So there was a partial amputation to Keith's leg. He hit a mailbox that was illegally cemented in. It shouldn't be. They're not supposed to be. Anyway, the rainstorm Monday, the one rainstorm Monday. I'm out driving around there. But anyway, Keithy hit the mailbox. His leg was cut. The guy that owned the mailbox house went out within a 24-hour time period, changed that mailbox out. Okay, changed it out, had to get rid of it like that. So fucking trampled all over every evidence. Deanna and I went out about 12 hours after that. Oh my God. Deanna and I went out, and the owner of that house, which owns a business in the back, literally said to me, and I told you this story, literally said, now my son's been dead less than 24 hours, 24 hours. Thank you. Aw, thank you so much. Thank you for that. Everybody has been so generous. Any kind of support to somebody is so good. But this guy was about 75, 76, and he was running carpentry out of his house. Okay, so it's a business. So some of the witnesses were from the carpentry place. Anyway, he talked to Deanna and I took a picture of the mailbox, so I have it. He got rid of it immediately. It had a metal slicing thing under it, which sliced through Keith's leg, okay? So when Keith hit it, there was no give on the motorbike. I mean, no give on the mailbox because this idiot cemented it into the ground. He cemented it in. It's supposed to be breakaway. But this fucker cemented it in, and then there was a metal, he had his mailbox on a metal plate that partially cut through the carotid artery in the femoral artery in the leg. All right, so that's what happened. So he stayed on the bike after that, and that must have been horrific, and landed on the ground. This guy says to me, he starts crying. Now, I'm not crying. I know he should be sued. I'm not crying. He never bothered to call us back. I'm not crying, okay? I'm not crying. I'm in complete shock. I'm trying to find out if his people that work for him know anything or anything like this, right? I'm standing there. Deanna is behind me. She's got her note and her pen. So she would always grab me from behind like this if I was going to go off on somebody. She literally said, this guy literally said that his 90-year-old mother just passed away. So I told you this. He literally diverted my attention from my son's death, tried to tell me my son was doing a wheelie. My son was not doing a wheelie. He was the bike took control and he went over and launched into the air. That's not a wheelie. And then he says his 90-year-old mother died. And I'm apologizing to him because his mother died 12 hours after my son died on the ground. Not saying it's not bad. His mother died 3 months earlier. I told him I'm very sorry for your loss. But like, fuck you whatever the fuck you are, you piece of shit. I was just like, literally was appalled. Like, his mother was 90. I'm not even saying, who cares? She was 90. Thank you for that. I'm trying not to be disrespectful, but literally your mailbox cut my son's leg off, pretty much. Cut the artery and killed him. He bled out and couldn't get off the bike and couldn't get out of the way of the mailbox. It's supposed to be a breakaway mailbox in Los Angeles so that the postman, because there's a lot of accidents with mailboxes that kill people. Hello? Thank you for that. Thank you for that so much. Thank you. Yeah, narcissist. He didn't want to take responsibility, but I will be in his face. I don't forget. I don't have to sue you. I don't have to do anything, but I will be in your face one day. See, that's where the rage comes up. People will treat you like that, and you will have no fucking idea what went on. You will have no idea. If Deanna wasn't a witness to that, Deanna like literally witnessed that and was like, her son just died. Could you tell us what? Oh, I wasn't there. My workers told me he was doing a wheelie. No, he wasn't. He launched, like Bobby knows that story. He launched off of that, and when his hands couldn't leave the bike, it launched in the air. So, but never happened. Yeah, I don't even know what to say to that, but that's what you will run into for whatever reason. And it's not personal to you. Everybody is protecting their own interests, okay? Everybody. So, yeah, that's exactly it. Everybody is protecting their own interests. So what you have to understand is they're going... I know, he wasn't doing a wheelie. That's not what was happening. He was already off the road and on the grass. The mailbox is like on the, whatever. But you have to understand, you cannot waste your time arguing with them. You have to take note of it. You have to process it with somebody who can process it with you. Take note of everything. But most people have an agenda, and very few of them can be authentic and tell you the truth about what happened, because it encroaches on what they're trying to hide about themselves. So basically, people are liars, or they built up false personalities, or whatever the hell they've done. And so they are agendized. And because they are agendized, this is what they do. And it has nothing to do with you. So do not take it personal. Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course it is. Yeah. Trying to find the new guy now. I'm calling Bobby, right? So right there. So yes, I'm different than these people too. But you know, when I talked to Keith's dad about it, Keith's dad's like, yeah, I wouldn't want to be connected to it either. So he's of that mindset as well when I talk to him. When it's your own son, you would think you would have a different response to that. Jackie, here. Let's see what Jackie says. Mickey, please start a Facebook page now. Justice for Amara. I'm praying for you. There you go, Jackie. I'm sorry, Mickey. There you go from Jackie. Start a Facebook page. Tell us what it is on here when I come back on here. Tell us, write it in the comments after. Somebody write it down. Mickey, do this. Do this and do justice, and we'll all help you to the best of our ability with prayers and information. But yeah, never listen to a narcissist. I know. I would, if somebody hit my mailbox, even if they were going to sue me, I would say, I think he hit the mailbox. And this, Jackie, thank you so much for that. They have an agenda. Everybody we talked to had a fucking agenda. They have a fucking agenda. You know, one of the people's like, your son, remember whatever. I literally said my son was showing off for him. I'm like, my son was literally 30 seconds from dying. He was not looking at you. He couldn't even see who you were. That's ridiculous. Do you see? I mean, seriously, you should hear the shit. Bobby knows this too. Yeah, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. So Mickey, I'm telling you right now, you're going to have to be there strong for your daughter. Go with her. Write everything down. Oh, it's so, no, they wanted to make it all about, it was so obnoxious with it. It was obnoxious, but they do it with everybody. It's not just me. If your kid hey, one of my friends, her brother died of a fentanyl overdose outside of a rehab, just recently, outside of a rehab. They left him in the rental car, and she was trying to get every information. They're not going to fucking help. She's in the same position. She's in the same position. So yeah, every witness has their own agenda. Every witness. Don't get emotional about it. Bobby had to talk me off a lot of ledges, because she would call me. She'd be like, we're going to listen to this. Do not drive over there. Do not drive over there, Sloan. I'm like, I'm going to fuck that guy up. Especially the guy that threatened to kill me. Like the Bobby knows. One of our witnesses who made up a bunch of stories and then moved away. We tend to think he might have been a serial killer. He literally texted me and threatened to kill me. I'm like, I'm going to go over and beat the shit out of that guy. But like, he's the one that offered his help. He's the one that found me on the street and took the flyers and then called me and then turned around and fucking threatened me. Yes, and made up a story. Yes, you've been there too, Eric. Unfucking believable. And so I reported it to the police. I did that, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm going to, yes, ask Bobby. That was before Christmas. I was unbelievable. They are crazy. Yes, they're demons. Yeah. Yeah. Bobby does think he was a real serial killer though. Yeah, but seriously. And this isn't like any highfalutin, I'm nobody, no one cares. You know, these are people, this is what people do. They fuck with you. They lie. They say stupid shit. It's unbelievable. He needs a hot dog. Red's exactly right. Fucking, yeah, we did Google Earth. Bobby's excellent at crawling on Google Earth. Bobby is the best at doing Google Earth. Yes, he was a serial killer. He wanted me to go hiking with him. Okay, when I met him, Bobby was on the phone. Bobby and Lucas were on the phone on FaceTime. And Deanna and I met him, and then I met him alone, Bobby and I, walking the streets. So he smoked cigarettes. He was in some kind of rehab house for the mentally insane, I'm quite sure. One of the rehabs was a mental rehab. Anyway, no, she was on the FaceTime, so she'd be talking through the phone. She could hear everything. See, you got to take some, but anyway, he was smoking a cigarette. Yeah, Bobby's so good on Google Earth. He was smoking a cigarette. So he's texting me, he's like, Yeah, let's go hiking in the middle of the night. Bobby's like, no, you don't. No, the hell you don't. And I'm like, I'm not, yeah, hiking with him in the middle of the night. Exactly. In the middle of the fucking night. And he smokes cigarettes. I'm like, he's like, anyway, where do you hike? Where are you living now? And I'm like, oh, I'm in, over there in Arizona. I'm right down the street. You're not going to get to me, you fucking idiot. But I was like, I'm not going hiking with a smoker in the middle of the night. It was outrageous. Yeah, outrageous. I do go hiking in the middle of the night, but that's in Palm Springs and the desert's 100. And I go up, I'm hiking for 6 hours, so I have to get through the desert. But I have done that alone. This guy doesn't hike like that. He was a smoker. Okay. Yeah, there you go. You go in Palm Springs too. I do go hiking, and I've always gone in the dark, but I'm not asking people to go. So there. No, it was unbelievable. But what I'm telling you, Mickey, and your daughter and your family, don't take this shit personal, and don't listen to everything everybody says to you. Write it down and decide if it feels right for you. You will come to find the truth. I've learned this, so you will. That's the best advice. And record, tape, write down. You can put your phone on video, and you can video a video like I'm videoing this. You can video a video and it records, and that is not illegal from my understanding. So there you go. All right, you guys. I just blathered on about nonsense now. Let's all pray for Amara. Let's do that. Let's pray for her and Mickey and the family. I know he wouldn't make the first incline. I'd have been choked to death. That's what would go on. How would I know? Because I've talked to people who've committed suicide. Why would you think that God would make people go to... See, don't be ignorant. How would you know? How would you know where they go? Don't listen to the church. People who commit suicide do not go to hell, okay? People who want to go to hell go to hell. What kind of God takes somebody who has such an issue on this planet, such emotional corruption from demons outside of themselves, okay? Because that's who's telling them to kill themselves, and they can't quite draw a distinguishing line, drugs, alcohol, whatever's bothering them, depression. And you think that God is going to ban them to a life of hell? What is wrong with you? What kind of God does that? I've talked to spirits, and they're not even spirits. They're in a different dimension. Shut up. Do they go to hell? No, they don't go to hell, because there's demons screaming at them from the astral level, and that's murder. Human beings do not kill themselves. That much I do know. And I do know that demons stand outside. You see the homeless running around going like this, and they hear voices and they do shit. That's what they tell you to do. Okay? Do you see? So they're being murdered by outside entities. Yeah, it's murder by suicide. That's exactly what it is. God does not take those who step away from him briefly and ask for his forgiveness when they cross over. That's not the kind of God I know about. So I don't even want to hear that. I don't even want to hear it. It's just ridiculous. That's Catholic bullshit. And the Catholic Church is Luciferian. Go look up the Pope doing the devil hands, wearing the red shoes. Then come back and tell me we're going to listen to that, what that fucker allows after he lets everybody gets molested. Please. Please. No. Hell is here. Exactly. Okay. Yeah. See, you feel, thank you all so much. I love you all. Let's pray for Amara and pray for justice for her. Oh, yeah, let's do that for her. And for Mickey. Let's do that. That's what we're going to do. Okay, peace out, you guys. Bye.